When we have enough free software and a call, when I call, we'll throw out this dirty lesson sounds evermore. When we have enough free software and a call, when I call, we'll throw out this dirty lesson sounds evermore. China's now and share the software. China's now and share the software. Hunters can get piles of money, but they cannot help their neighbors. When we have enough free software and a call, when I call, we'll throw out this dirty lesson sounds evermore. When we have enough free software and a call, when I call, we'll throw out this dirty.
How's it going? Welcome. It's not common that the stream is common, but hey, sometimes it happens. So before we get into the main part, I just want to give a bit of setup for why I'm doing this and sort of the reason my title exists. So, thank you for the follow. By the way, we are also live over on Twitch, so if you would rather go watch on the Twitch side, feel free to go and do so. Right here. Yeah. Why did it do it like that? I don't know why it made it a link to my account. That shouldn't have happened. But go to that anyway. Anyway, so when I did my these SR850s SAR, when I did my previous, not the previous stream, but the stream on Plasma, the previous Plasma stream. In that stream, there were a lot of issues that I had. There were a lot of problems I ran into. A lot of which, some of which were my fault, granted, because I didn't understand a lot of the stuff around Plasma. Other stuff was genuine bugs with Plasma that just hadn't been resolved. They'd been an issue for I don't know how many years, and basically, they just weren't getting fixed at all. And high chance Plasma devs are watching. No, probably. Cosmic devs showed up to my Plasma stream last time, so probably. Yeah, so in that last stream, basically, there are a lot of issues I had that I felt like really needed to be resolved. I had no idea why they weren't being taken, as legitimate, serious issues. From what I've seen with my testing, I'm going to show you guys a lot of stuff that's going on. From what I've seen with my testing so far, a lot of the things that I've brought up are basically fixed. Now, some of the things, granted, aren't, but some of the things are things that have been a problem for way longer. The main thing that still exists that I would say is an issue. The main thing I would say that's still an issue is the fact that virtual desktops don't work properly still, but they haven't worked properly for 15 years, so I'm not holding them too much to that one. It's more about the actual general, basic functionality stuff, because the virtual desktop stuff is cool as well, right? But the core fundamentals of making sure it's all good. For example, let's actually go over to my desktop. For example, okay, here is BTOP. Now, pay attention to this IO bar right here, okay? I open up the tiling editor, and it doesn't spike my IO anymore. It doesn't write to cache. It doesn't read from cache. It just doesn't touch the drive when I do things like this. At all. Or this. Or this. Have I disabled the cube? I thought I had the cube enabled. Things are working like they should. Basic things. I thought I've got the cube enabled. Hold up. Desktop effects, cube. I rebound it? Met it? Why is the cube not working? I have enough desktop. I'm confused why that's not working. Okay, the cube was working before. Why did the cube stop working? Okay, there it is. Whatever. You all saw that was enabled already. Like, you all saw that, right? I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I do miss the old power menu. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen that, if I go shut down, this is the new power menu. Is that working? Can you guys see that if I show that menu? I can't see OBS when I have that open. So I assume, I don't know if you, okay, you can see it, awesome. Yeah, so now if you click shutdown, previously if you click shutdown, it would show you all of these options on the menu. Now it just shows you the one that you click. So in this case, shutdown, there's a timer there, cancel or shut down now. I don't, like, personally, I like the change. I get why there's some people that don't. Does K-Wallet still delete everything when you open a browser? Do you know how you don't do that? You go and disable K-Wallet. I'll show you. K-Wallet. Let's see. Yeah, so in your .config directory, make sure there is a file called kwallet.rc. Under the wallet section, enabled equals false. And then you never have to use the wallet and you never have to worry about the wallet doing weird wallet things. So just don't think about the problem and the problem goes away. It's working great for me, but Breeze Dark theme is still horrific. It looks, okay, Breeze Dark looks the way that Breeze Dark always looked. If you don't like Breeze Dark before, you won't like Breeze Dark now because it's exactly the same as it was before. I like Breeze Dark, so it's good for me. What are your thoughts on Nick from the Linux Experiment calling 6.1 the best DE? I don't have enough experience with GNOME to comment on that, and I haven't used Cosmic yet. So what I will say, Plasma 6.1 is the best version of Plasma ever, which is what new software should be, okay? Like, granted, that's what the new version should be. It's not a high bar, but Plasma 6.1 is just better from my experience. Maybe something else that is weird that I haven't seen yet. Better at everything that I personally had an issue with. I am hyped for Cosmic as well. So one thing that you so if we go to desktop effects, under I hate this menu still. Sure. That's just Plasma being Plasma. So under here, there used to be an option called magnify. Is it this? Yeah, here we go. There used to be the option to magnify your cursor in here. Now, magnify cursor has been modified, so it's now enabled by default. So I'll actually show you. So we go to accessibility now. This is where shake cursor exists. And here's the fun thing about shake cursor. So this is the like default settings here. Enabled and then set to 3 magnification. Do I still have notes from the very first Plasma stream? I remember a lot of the issues I had in the Plasma stream. So I don't have the notes on me. So yeah, by default, this is what happens if you shake your cursor. Now, do you want to know the fun thing about this? Wait for it. Okay. The fun thing about this, let's say it's a large, okay? This, you'll notice in just a bit. Let's, I'll just keep this going for a second. You'll start to see what I'm getting at. Are you starting to notice what I'm trying to tell you? Now, I assume this is intentional. There's no scale limit on this. Now, does there need to be a scale limit? I don't know. Should there... I feel like there probably should be a scale limit. It doesn't matter, right? Like, it really doesn't matter that there isn't a scale limit. There probably should, though. I don't know what the number should be. Oh, how you doing, Nico? Yeah, what are your thoughts on this? Should there be a scale limit on the cursor? It's such a minor thing, right? Like, it really doesn't matter at all. But, like, the fact that you can do this is kind of amusing. I thought there was? Oh. maybe there is, but it's certainly not happened yet. Yeah, it's still getting bigger, so whatever the limit is, we haven't hit it. If we leave it for a second? There we go. Put it down there. Why is the cursor blurry? Okay, this is a... Why is the cursor blurry? Now, let me explain to you something. In the year, literally 1984... there was a system created called X11. Now, in the X11 era, there was a thing called Xcursor created. Now, when people were making Xcursor, they didn't consider the fact that people would want to magnify their cursor, or the fact that there would be 4K screens. So they made cursors rastered, and they've sort of just stayed like that. Like, they just, that's just how it's been. So cursor packs on Linux are basically different rastered sizes of the cursor. So there is a merge request on, I'm guessing that had performance, probably, I would guess so. Yeah, that would be my assumption. But yeah, this is just the way it's sort of always been done. There is a merge request open. So there is a newer system available called Cursor Shape. That is a Wayland protocol. And in 6.2, there currently is a merge... What the hell happened there? There currently is a merge request open to use a similar format to what Hypercursor is using, and this will be SVG. So this should theoretically deal with the blurry cursor. Now again, does the blurry cursor matter? Not really. It doesn't really matter that much. Would it be nice if it wasn't blurry? Yes, sure. But like, it's not, this isn't like a crucial, absolutely needs to be dealt with. Okay. I was gonna ask, how do I get rid of this? Okay, so here's one other thing you might want to do. So if we go into GIMP, let me just open up a thumbnail. I noticed that Plasma is making a lot of noise. Here's a thumbnail for a video that's not come out yet. I get it. I get it. I get it that your sound guy really likes the bell. I get it. Now, I was gonna ask, how do I disable this? I think this should be the option. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I never have to hear that sound again. That is pressing the escape key. This is enabled by default, so I don't know the context it'll happen in. I've noticed it happens when you press escape in GIMP. So it's like some sort of cancel like an action can't happen sound. I'm not really sure the context on why that sound is there. This is part of them. So one of the things that I did see in the changelog for Plasma is they're hooking into a lot of the old X11, the old like X desktop sounds, whatever it is, the free desktop, whatever it is, and they're replacing them with new, not bad sounds. And I like, it's fine, right? I'm just never gonna listen to it again. We're gonna disable that, and I'm never gonna hear that sound again. My GIMP is not splashing. Is Bell under accessibility enabled? Maybe it's not enabled for you. Maybe. Are you sure it's the KDE sound? Are you sure? Well, disabling the bell disables the sound, so... Where can I find that? What's that under? Is it... Do I search sounds? System sounds? Is this it? I've got enable notification sounds off, so that's different. Well, I clicked disable it, so... Like, maybe it's a sound coming from something else, but that's hooking into it? I don't know. I just never noticed that sound when I was on 6.0 before. So I'm not sure... I'm not sure, like, what the deal is there. Wait. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Custom sound? Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Wait. Wait, here we go. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, cool. Give me a second. Let me just acquire this sound. Give me just a second. What is the number? That one. Audio. That one. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Okay. Now, should you do what I'm about to do? No. Can you do what I'm about to do? We'll find out. Home. Audio files. What is it? Wait, what is it looking for file type? Wait, what is it? What file type is it looking for? Properties. Because it's not showing up there. This probably should say, like, what file type it needs. Because it just says search audio file for the system bell. Is that, like, a special file type? OGG, probably? Okay, let's try it. I don't know. WAV? Maybe WAV. I don't know. It's OGG. It's on the bottom of the file picker. It says audio files. it just says audio files. And the file's in my home directory, so it's not showing up. Okay, we're gonna go with OGG. I'll take your word for it. Okay. Export audio. OGG Vorbis. Also, I didn't notice that dono before. Sorry about that. Hello from Brazil. It's 7:46 a.m. here. Thanks for the content. Appreciate it, Rafael. Openbox Rules Mill. Thank you again for the dono. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go with OGG. OGG is gonna be our bet. Did that render? Wait. Hold up. Oh, I put it in the wrong directory. Here we go. Put it here. Yes, I'm dumping it in my home directory. Hate me for it. It's fine. Ah, there it is. OGG. Okay. Apply. Now, again, do not do what I'm doing here, but...
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Yes, perfect. Yes, that is exactly what we wanted. Okay, yeah. It should tell you the file type. Is there a link to the audio? That is a very good question. There should be. Hold up. I don't want to play some... Okay, hold up. Okay, here's my problem. Because if I play something that's 2 hours long and I'm not able to stop the sound, then we have the audio going on the entire podcast, the entire stream. And I feel like that would be a problem. Wait. I think I can mute. Hold up. Does it appear here? Hold up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We can mute it. Okay. Give me a moment. I will render out a podcast in... as we all know, the audio is made of audio, of course. I'm going to render out a podcast. Again, don't do this. But this is why we are testing stuff. Okay, yeah, let's render out the one that just came out. Okay, Oh yeah, if you've not seen it yet, we're gonna use the Dan Brown podcast. So you can either listen to it as my system sound, or you can go actually watch it on my channel. How long is it gonna take? A minute? Okay. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The only reason I'm doing it with my podcast instead of something like, I don't know, Shika noko 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 koshtantan is because I don't want to get DMCA'd. That's the only reason. Wait. Wait, what if I go download 2 hours of silence broken up by Yoda moaning or by steel pipes? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because it would be very funny. But I would get this DMCA'd very quickly. I have a feeling there is not a limit on this sound. Let's find out. Okay, I do have it. Okay, here it is. It's showing up. It's an 86 megabyte system sound. Now, assuming Plasma doesn't crash when I do this, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think that doesn't work. I clicked apply. I think that doesn't work. It's not showing up in my audio here. Oh, there's a duration limit. Oh, we can't... Okay, there is a limit. 99 seconds. Okay, but you can't... Why can't you customize it? Oh, no, this is a different thing. This is the visual bell. Wait. Hold up. How annoying can we get with this? Hold up. Why? Oh, okay, here we go. Hold up, did that work before? Hold up. I think I might be on the wrong thing. Wait up. I might have actually just been stupid there. Okay, no, there definitely is a limit of some sort. I don't know what the limit is, but it's clearly somewhere between 0 seconds and however many seconds are in 2 hours. No, I know I have it muted, but it's not showing up in my audio mixer. That's what I mean. So if you look at the audio mixer here, it would say like bell, blah 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 blah, whatever. So it's definitely not showing up here. So there's a limit of some sort. That really narrows it down. Yeah, well, look. What might invert screen... You know exactly what invert screen's gonna do. What does this duration 99 mean? Is this actually the limit for the time? For, like, how long it will go for? Maybe that is. Hold up. Let's apply that. No, that's not... Wait,
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! Woo! Yeah, baby!
It's not
That's what I've
inverting
been
the
waiting
screen.
for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
okay, that is the duration for the visual bell. Okay. Okay, I thought so. That makes sense. Why is the screen not inverting?
Woo! Yeah!
I'm just gonna mute that because that's getting really annoying. Because the flash is working. The flash is working just fine, but the invert's not working. Do you need like another package for that? Maybe. Time is too low? Okay, sure. Yeah, let's set it to 99. Yeah. Okay, maybe it's just being weird. Oh, no, it is work. That's not what invert means. Yeah, is that it? No, that's not inverting. No, that's definitely not inverting. That's flashing white. Is it? Maybe it's milliseconds. That's a good point. You are making a good point. Yes. Yes, that is obviously not seconds. Yes. Try. Well, I haven't. What application could I use? Because I haven't seen this happen with any other program. I've only managed to make this happen in GIMP. What's something else where it definitely would happen? Because I don't know. Just switch to a light Inkscape. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, Inkscape. That's a good point. Inkscape. Here we go. How do I? I don't ever use this program. Here we go. There. What would trigger it? Because it's triggering for some sort of... Oh, so, okay, switch to light. That's it. That makes more sense. Okay, yes. How do I never change my theme in this application. Edit? Yes, edit. Why? I never understand that. Theme light. God, that is a... I don't like that theme. Yeah, that's definitely not inverting. Yeah, that's definitely not an invert. I don't know if that's broken on my system or broken full stop. It very well could be a missing package and it's doing something else. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually... Am I logged into my KDE bug tracker? Am I logged in right now? I doubt it's missing a package. Yeah, it would be weird if it was missing a package and falling back to something else. I am logged in. You know what? Let's make a bug report right now. Okay, new bug report. Where do I... Every time I go to this bug tracker, every single time, where are we going? Is it under Plasma? I assume it's under Plasma. What would I be filing the bug against? Is there like an accessibility? Because this is specifically one of the accessibility features. So I don't know if there's like a specific thing under here to file it against. Completely gets distracted by a stupid sound. I didn't know I could do that. I had no idea I could do that. Kwin? Let's go. Oh. Kwin. I guess. File it against Kwin? What bug is happening? I'll show you. So if we enable the visual invert, that's not inverting. Okay, sure. Okay, so version 6.1. Summary. Actually, okay, let's do steps to reproduce. Enable, what is it called? Enable visual bell. Enable invert screen enable invert screen under visual bell. Yeah, that makes sense. Application that causes the bell. GIMP, for example. Okay, screen does not invert. Instead, flashes white. Screen, actually, application, I guess, because it's doing the application. App does not invert, instead flashes white. Application, instead of inverting, flashes white. Application window should invert. There we go. Summary: when the visual bell invert screen is enabled, the application window does not invert. Instead, it flashes white. There we go. That works well enough. No, we're not on any of those. About system. Where is it under? About this system. Okay. Discard those changes. Here we go. Plasma 6.1.0. 6.3.0. Qt version 6.7.1. Can I get a screenshot of it? Hold up. Can I time this well enough? That didn't work. I don't think I'm gonna get a screenshot of this. We're getting close. Why don't I just grab a screenshot from the stream? What am I doing? I can just go through the VOD and grab a screenshot of the VOD. What am I... Here we go. Let's do it the sensible way. Actually, if any of you have a screenshot, can you just send it to me in the Discord, please? If any of you just have a screenshot of me doing that, can you just send it to me? Here we go. Wait, I'll jump in here. Be quiet, Brodie. Grab a screenshot of the VOD. Here we go. Wait, okay, let's do it here. Okay. Let's go. Boop. Sweet. Okay. Let's go to the present. Okay, here we go. Slightly, no, further back. Where is it? There, okay, okay. And then we step, can I step through a live stream? No, I can't. God damn it, this is gonna be, okay, this is gonna be a challenge. This is gonna be, can anyone else produce a screenshot for me? Can I use that? Oh, no, you can't do that through a stream. No, it doesn't work in a stream. No, it doesn't work in a stream. Oh, no, it does. Haha. Wait, where is it? Come on. There. Ah. There it is. Okay, sweet. Okay, that. Perfect. Beautiful. High quality stream content right here. Watching me fail to get a screenshot. Okay, cool. Cool. And screenshot. Here, okay, yeah, perfect. Application, window, flashing, white. Additional info. I think this is fine. What do you guys think? Fine bug report? I'll make it bigger. You can just upload a screen recording, right? No, I didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. Cool. There. On the right version, yes. Normal, yes. Is there an accessibility thing in here? No. There we go. Oh. Okay. What do you mean it's fine, bug rule? I didn't write it as a summary. Okay. Visual bell invert screen flashes the app window white instead of inverting. There we go. Much better. Any similar one? Screen glitches out. Terminal bell does not trigger. Invert effect. Wait, is this? Hold up. What is this? Invert effect. Okay. Switch stream. Blah, blah, blah. No, it's something different. Okay. Sweet. Oh, I forgot. What component? No. Quick tiling, no. God, what is activities, app menu, color management, compositing, decorations, general? Oh God, this plasma. Kwin, is that a component under here? No, it's not night color, performer, no. Good day, how's it going? Effects various? Maybe effects various. Effects not matching any. I'd go compositing. Compositing? Window compositing support. I guess that's fine. Sure, yeah. I don't know what we're gonna put it there. General, I'd say. Okay, I've got like 7 different answers. So you've now discovered live why a lot of people don't report bugs. Because they're like, why the hell is there 200 different things that we can that we can see? Did that attach the image? Yes, it did. Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Okay. They're like, why is this so compressed? This so badly. I'm gonna fix this before I have to see this again. Preferences, theme, dark. There we go. Now that's fine. Discard. Okay. There we go. Now, we got sidetracked by the visual bell for way too long. I'm gonna... I forgot that I still have that. Disable it now and never look at it again. Show Nico what a Tim Tam... What? Sure, I can show Nico what a Tim Tam is. Why not? Images. Here is a Tim Tam. This is a bad picture. Let's find a better picture. Here is a Tim Tam. Here you go. Tim Tam. There you go. They're good. Eat them. They're not good for you. But they are good. Anyway, we got sidetracked. One thing I really like. So I'd mentioned the cube before. We have the cube enabled, right? This is cool. I like the cube. I don't use it that much, but I like the cube. So, if we go to virtual desktops and we delete this and go apply, watch what happens, okay? Watch what happens. This is gonna be good, okay? This is not me doing something critical. This is actually good. Look at that. Look at that. It tells you that it doesn't work. It calls you a moron. It doesn't silently error anymore. So now you know exactly why if you try to use the cube and it doesn't work. Incredible. Lovely. That's awesome. Finally. Again, it's another minor thing, but I love it. Also, so with the Alt Tab, I have too many windows open. Is it Alt Tab? Hold up. Yeah, okay. So with the Alt Tab, previously, if you had no windows open, it would have like an empty little black square. Now, it tells you no window's open. Because previously when you saw this, it was just this random black square in the center of your screen, and it looked broken. This, I think, is big. It's like another minor little makes it feel good. They could duplicate desktops to cube. I guess they could, but they haven't done that, right? So I do agree that they could make it so it just fills in the gaps. But if they're not going to do that, I think it makes a lot more sense to just say, okay, you're missing a desktop. And now that we have it, we have the desktop triangle. Does it, hold up. Does it actually change the shape? Has it always done that? Hold up. Is that the way the cube's always worked? I don't use the cube. Is that how it's always worked? Yes? Yeah, it is? Okay, I don't use it. When I last tested it, I had 4 desktops open. Wait, is there a limit? Hold up. This is a bad idea. This is going to be annoying to clean up. This is going to be very annoying to clean up. I shouldn't do this. Crash incoming. Well, we'll find out if there's a crash if you have too many desktops. Okay, apply. The bar is not very happy about that. Well, let's see what happens. Desktop circle. Let's go. Well, I guess that works just fine. Sure. That wasn't what I expected to happen. I thought something might break there. Sure. Desktop circle. I should stop doing this. Is there a, Oh, okay, there is a button here. There is a default button here, so I can just revert it to default. Cool. Cool, we're just gonna keep doing this for a moment. Is that still making them? 274? Does it just... Wait, hold up. Does it just stop showing them after a certain point? I think it stops showing them. Oh. No, I think there actually is a physical limit on the cube. Yeah, the cube... the cube doesn't work. So yeah, if you have, 287 desktops, apparently the cube breaks. Now, again, does that... does that matter? No. Hold up, before we disable it and then re-enable it, it started working. Hold up, let's see. Nope! It's, okay, it just broke for a bit. Ah, there is a limit on it! Ah! And now it doesn't work again. Okay, sometimes the cube breaks if you have too many desktops. Don't do that, by the way. Should I report a bug on that? Probably. Does it actually matter that it breaks with 300 desktops? No. No, it doesn't. Desktop of, hold up. Virtual desktops, defaults, there we go, much better. 1 row, there we go. Fix that. The desktop lags a bit trying to recover from that. So I don't know what happened there, because it only renders like 16 of them, but it stopped showing the cube after a certain point. Why is it? That's weird. Hold up. Sometimes when I think this might actually be a real bug. I don't think this was related to the number of cubes actually. If we disable that and then enable that, if we go cube and then we go cube and then we go cube, and now it stopped working. Huh. That's weird. Remember it? I think that actually might be a real bug. Doesn't look like it's doing anything weird here. Not using a weird amount of RAM by the looks of it. But then if we disable it, and then we re-enable it, now it works again. Huh. Okay. I'll have to test. I don't think it has anything to do with that. Is it like a... hold on. Is it a matter of doing it too quickly? I'll come back to this one later. Hold on. Let's get it working. We'll do it once here. And we'll do it like once every couple of minutes. So we'll come back to this a bit later. I think that might actually be a bug. Like a real bug and not like me doing the stupid shit bug. So, okay. Did you test remote desktop and settings? It doesn't appear for me on Fedora. Is that a package? I think that might be an additional package that I don't have installed. I don't have another system to test it on. Has to be because it's done too quickly. Wouldn't understand anything different. The cube is fixed. The cube is fixed in 6.1.1. Wait, what do you mean? Do you have something to send to me? Oh, actually, another thing you should make sure that you fix. Not fix, but by default, this is enabled. So there is a function here called edge barrier. This is really cool. I like this feature. I don't want to use it though. Thanks for the follow. So if you have multiple monitors like I have, it can be kind of hard to line things up directly with the edge. Now, you have this ability to set like a virtual padding between the... I'll set it to like 1,000. And then you'll really see what I mean. So... okay, I'll set it to 100 and then get it so I can actually see... okay. Where can I put my mouse that you're going to see it? Here? Okay. Okay. So, if we set this up to 1,000, what this does basically is sets a virtual padding between your monitors. So now, I didn't enable that. Can you not set it to 1,000? Wait, hold up. Hold up, what? Or did that just not work? Oh, no, it just bugged for a second. Okay, now... oh, wait, or if you move too fast. Oh, I think if you move really fast between it, it will auto go through. That's definitely not 1,000 pixels. Is it if I'm moving too fast? Oh, it is if I'm moving too fast. Okay. I think... yeah, okay, it's definitely if you move fast, it goes through. That doesn't work the way I would expect it to. Basically, the idea is you can set a barrier between your monitors, and it makes it easier to, like, line things up with the edge of the screen. Okay, that I think... I assume that's intentional. I think that's intentional, but I'm not certain. Because I don't know how you would accidentally do that. Try Cronkite for proper tiling. I need to do that. 1,000's too... maybe 1,000 is too much. Maybe you are right there. Maybe we'll set it to... like, I only set it to 1,000 for the sake of demonstration. Let's set it to, like, 300. Is 300 going to feel noticeably different to 100? That doesn't... yeah, that's definitely not 300 pixels. Unless I'm not understanding the setting. Additional distance cursor needs to travel across screen edges. Here you can set the size of the edge barrier between different screens. The barrier adds additional distance. You have to move your cursor for across the screen. Yeah, that's definitely not 300 pixels. Am I stupid? Am I like not understanding this correctly, or is that just not going the distance that it seems like it says it is? Because I'm moving my cursor maybe like 2 centimeters. Like 300 pixels would be from like here to here. Can I test something for you? Assuming that I can test it, then yes. Corner... maybe it's because you turned on screen corner barrier? Maybe. I don't know, that's also enabled by default. I will try it. Wait, it's not even working now. Hold up. wait. Hold up. Let's 300. Apply. No, that's definitely still not the distance I would expect it to be. So that's still not doing that. Is it pixels from the corner? I don't think so. Maybe the screen scaling effect. I don't do any screen scaling. Could you please put the panel at the top, make it a floating panel, open a window, and maximize it? Oh, that's a good point. You know what? This lets me show you the, am I going to install Cronkite? Does Cronkite work properly on 6.1? Let me just set that to nothing. Oi. There we go. Okay, sweet. Okay. Okay. So let's go into edit mode. So this is the new edit mode. I had a bug with floating panel with solid color. Yeah. Feel free to let me know what you want me to test. So here's the new edit mode. So now it like floats around the side here. So you wanted me to... So can we like right click on that and do it? Okay, so we can either right click or we can click just anywhere on the panel. So it looks like the entire... So there's still this button here as well, but the entire thing is... There's no space there. Wait, I didn't know... I've looked at this screen so many times. There is not a space between and panel. Like, between and panel. Or the and... Yeah. Is there a... Huh. Okay, anyway. So you wanted this to be floating, and you wanted this to be... set position top. Okay. Where did it go? Oh, right. I've got it. Oh, okay. The window's in the way. That's why. Okay. Open Dolphin, maximize it, and close it. Then open a new... I don't think I actually have Dolphin installed. I use PCman FM. So what did you want me to do? You wanted me to... Edge barrier does not work for me. Put a panel to make it floating and open a window and maximize it. What display mode do you want the panel on? I assume you don't want it on dodge windows. Because I have it on dodge windows, so it does this. What setting do you want it on? Always visible? I like dodge windows. Dodge windows is nice. Okay. It's doing what I would expect. I'm noticing some weird rendering happening on my other screen. Every time I go into full screen, I'm seeing my entire second screen change to like an earlier state. Like it's loading an old bit of memory. That's weird. Huh. Oh, that is what you're mentioning? Yeah, I'll see if I can show you a video. I'll do it like this. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Sweet. How you doing? Okay, sweet. Let me do this. Shut up, Brodie. Okay. And do that. Okay, I'll show you guys. Focus on it. So every time I'm going to full screen, it's like loading. Yeah, I know I'm professional. So it's like loading an older state of the screen. That's weird. I can't say I've. Well, as I said, well, as you saw already, like I don't use floating. Wait, is it specifically top of the screen? Nice wallpaper. This is what was going to be the 6.1 wallpaper. Hold on. Let's try it on the bottom. Okay, it's doing that for. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that state. So if I just full screen like this as well, it's doing the exact same thing. So it seems like it's something to do with just full screening a window, like just entirely. Or is it to do with always visible? No, I've got to set to dodge windows now. Yeah, it seems like it's something to do. That's not NVIDIA. That's happening on AMD as well. No, someone was saying this. I'm testing this because someone was mentioning it was happening for them as well. Can you check if full screen start menu application dashboard? I don't have an NVIDIA GPU, so I can't. I can't comment on NVIDIA stuff. Yeah, so that's it. Have you reported the bug for that one already, or not? Will you check my thing? What was your thing? Open Dolphin, maximize it, then close it and open a new one. Okay, let me just install Dolphin. I love the videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Oi. Wait, hold on. I need to make this actually do its thing properly. And like auto update. There we go. Okay. Cool. Now what am I doing? So maximize and close. Okay, so we have the window here. Why is Dolphin? It's bundled in the meta package. What do you want me to do with Dolphin? I'm not understanding what you want me to do here. Just maximize the window, close it, and open it again. Okay. Why did it open on the other screen? Okay, this might be more. Okay, we'll put this window here so it doesn't try to grab the other screen. Okay, here we go. Dolphin, full screen, close it, Dolphin. It opens full screen. There you go. Yeah, that's doing what I would expect it to. Right on the edge bar, it feels like you need to move the distance in a set time. I wonder if it sets. You have to drag the window. Drag the window. If I drag the window, it goes out of full screen. 3600X is a decent CPU. So you're using NeoFetch. This is, what is this? PaleoFetch? No, it's not is it PaleoFetch? I remember what this is. What is this? I don't remember what this application was. Hold up. ZSH. Fast fetch. Left click on the title, but oh, you want me to do it like that? Yeah, it goes out of full screen. Like I'm confused what you're. God, this rendering bug is actually a problem. Like, I didn't realize how bad this was until just now. Because I usually don't have anything open on my second screen. But like every time I full screen, like my second screen just does something random. That actually, yeah. So, whoever mentioned that one, has that one been reported already? If it has been, let me know. This one. I genuinely hate the YouTube chat. Thank you for putting in Twitch as well. I appreciate that. No, not... Okay, so what it... Yeah, no, I was talking about the rendering bug. Not that one. I haven't reported Bugzilla yet. Maybe someone else did already. Dragging a window that was open maximized moves the mouse cursor to the top left of the window. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely not seeing that. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Are you on Arch? I'm on Arch. Thank you for the follow, Dev Miner. Appreciate it. Also, 48... Okay. Also, 488524. Okay. Window... Okay, so, yeah, there's a duplicate. Okay, I see. Imgur. I'm definitely not going to open an Imgur link on my screen. That's absolutely not going to happen. That's why we have a second monitor. Okay, you're actually not trolling me. What? I don't know why you sent me a picture of your bar. Is this Wayland or X11? This is Wayland. Yeah, so if... how many crashes have we run into yet? Surprisingly, none. Twitch is so much nicer. Yeah, as I said earlier, if you want to watch on Twitch, head over to Twitch. And I might have to just mute that sound because that's actually... there's a bunch of follows happening over there. Anti-gamer. Panel gap has miscoloring. Oh, wait, what? Panel gap has miscoloring. Hold up, what? Panel gap has miscoloring. Where... What am I looking at that has the miscoloring? Like, you mean... Is this different? Where on this picture am I looking for... Do you mean... I don't know if I'm stupid. Right side padding. Oh, that? Oh, that. That looks like a broken shadow. That's what that looks like to me. Did you know Wayland broke with NVIDIA? Are you on 555? Broken transparency mask? Okay, I appreciate the follows, but I'm going to turn that sound down for the moment. Hold up. Properties. How do I do that? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Filters, audio. Compressor. Can I just do that? Output gain minus 32. There we go. Just for now. That didn't do it. That didn't. Okay. Wait, that was the wrong one. That's why. Yeah. Okay, that was the wrong one. Hold up. There we go. We'll just do that. Is that gonna do it? Is that gonna work? I feel like it's not gonna work. Professional streamer. Actually true, though. Bug report for the follower sounds actually true. Nope, that didn't work at all. Whatever, it's fine. How do that should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. There'll be eventually all of you will run out. There won't be there's only so many of you. Now you're all just gonna go over there if you have a Twitch account. Bet. Actually fair. Go to Plasma. Can I mute? Can I mute it in Audio Mixer? Actually, I could mute the OBS output, couldn't I? Actually, could I? I don't know if I can, actually. It's not here. It's not showing up on my list. Whatever, there's only so many of you. I can do it, go on to Stream Elements and do it. I can do it like that. As I said, there's only so many of you. What else do you want me to have a look at? Oh, also, if you noticed, they don't have the issue here anymore where if you right click on this, it says exit edit mode. And then it goes into panel edit mode. Honestly, can I just be completely honest here, right? If this is how edit mode worked when I first saw it, I wouldn't have had an issue with it. This is, like, I do have issues with it for, like, how much it moves. But, like, regarding its actual functionality, if this is how it initially worked, like, I wouldn't have had really any complaints for it. Jesus Christ, there actually are... there actually are too many of you. Go to settings, search, plasma search. Okay. Plasma search. I've never gone to this setting before. Settings search, plasma search. What am I looking for in here? This seems like it's fine. I don't see a bug. I have seen some people complaining about a weird bug where I'll just, I can turn down desktop audio. Yeah, we can do that. And then you don't have to hear it, but I still do. Where is it? Where did it go? Where is the picture? Where is it? Because there's a weird bug where some people, their settings menus are breaking. Where? I will find it, and then you will see it. Here? Is it? Yeah, okay, here it is. Here it is. I thought it was... Is that it? Show image. Load the goddamn picture! Let me see the image! Why do you show the picture, Mastodon? Why do you do this to me? Okay, thank you, goddammit. Okay, this is what I was looking for. Some people are seeing this happen. So, they go to something like their desktop effect, and then, like, it has a QML weird issue, and it just doesn't work. From what I've read in the threads here, so someone did report this as soon as everything happened, because this seems to be a common bug. It seems to be a caching issue, which is hilarious considering the issues we've seen before. So it seems to be some sort of bug where you have to, if you delete your cache, it starts working again. So if you are seeing this issue, try deleting your cache, because it seems like it's like, for some reason, it's using whatever was saved before, and now it's just weirdly breaking again. I don't know. I haven't seen the issue myself, so I can't really explain properly. Where is cache? So if we go into our cache folder, is it in the Kwin folder? Honestly, just delete the entire folder. I think it's the QML cache that was causing an issue, but just delete the entire cache folder. If you delete the entire folder, it'll be fine. Actually, here's one thing I noticed with when I updated Plasma. Now, I don't recommend doing this, but when I updated, it actually live updated Plasma, so it like replaced in like as I was running Plasma with the new version. Now, I don't recommend running it like that. I recommend doing like a full reboot, so that if you do like a kernel update as well, this is especially true on Arch. If you do a kernel update as well, it will load everything. But it is nice to see that Plasma does actually, like, replace in place. I think it's maybe because it keeps 6.0 cache and it breaks in 6.1. I don't know. As I said, I have not seen any issue with it. Like, it worked perfectly for me, so I don't really know. Linux users hate rebooting the update, I know, but they are stupid. Could you test a bug in Dolphin/Plasman? Like I said above, what was the bug you said? Can you repost the bug? Because I don't know what the bug was. Vertical panel plus icons plus task manager. Vertical panel plus icons and text task manager plus flexible space spacer. Always show non-floating. Can you, like, explain that in not as minimal words as possible? Arch is great for testing bugs. Arch is certainly something. So far, the cube's still working, so I don't know what's going on before. It's gonna break this time. Still working. Maybe it's a problem with opening up the cube too many times too quickly. Open system settings. Go to sound. Go to something else. Go to sound. Okay, sure, I can do that. Sound. Do you mean like system sounds? What specific? Because I'm not seeing something called sound. Go to that. Go to that. Go to that. I assume you're asking me to test the QML bug. Sound. Is that another module that I don't have? Brodie's a cat kill. That is very true. I've done a lot. What happened to Brodie's Oxygen sound theme? Mouse and touchpad. Okay. Make sure you have something in clipboard. Open Dolphin. Okay, sure. I can do that. Let's copy this link. Dolphin. That's interesting. Huh. So it seems like if you don't set a name, it just tries to replace the folder. That's a problem. Maybe that shouldn't happen. Hold up. Yeah, that... Go report that. Can I test desktop zoom? Okay. Are you being tested? It seems like it's fine. I don't know what you wanted me to test in that, but it was. It's trying to replace your home directory with your home directory. Yeah, go report that bug. As I said, I don't use Dolphin. Yeah. I use a different format. Yeah, max desktop zoom shake cursor. Brodie, can you try adding a widget in edit mode? For me, it crashes the DE. Well, let's find out then. Is the stream gonna end? That didn't do anything. Wait, that literally didn't do anything. Hold up. Oh, you need to drag it in. Wait. That's working fine. Why can't I click it? What? Wait. Oh, no, I can click it. It's just adding it down here. Eh? Why does it add it down there by default? Show panel configuration. How do I remove these? Oh, here we go. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Remove that. Okay. Because you right-click the bottom panel. Is that why? Is that why it happened? Hold up. Maybe it is. Add widgets. Oh, it is. Okay. That's weird. It's not, like, terrible. But that is... I don't know. Maybe that does make sense and I'm just stupid. That could very well be me being stupid. Settings GNOME bug reproduce. Mouse and touchpad, back, colors and themes. Okay. Mouse and touchpad, back, colors and themes. Ooh. Okay. Okay, there you go. That actually is, yes. Okay. That bug's already known about. Does it happen again if I go back in there? Okay, it works now. Huh. That's weird. I know this bug's already reported, though. Mouse and touchpad. Colors. Didn't happen that time. Why didn't it happen that time? Eh? What? It's because I started there? Eh? Hold on. Mouse and touchpad. Mouse and touchpad first. Okay, we go in there. Back. Colors. Huh. As I said, that bug's already reported. So it's being dealt with, but yeah, that's weird. What am I watching this season? Before the stream started, I was what is it called? I was watching Dead Demons Dead Destruction. It's very good. Go watch it. Just check Cronkite works for sure. Only in X11. Yeah, I've not tested Cronkite just yet. Is an error loading the QML file? If it's already loaded, it works. I guess. Huh. Okay. Can you make dynamic workspace? What is a dynamic workspace? Are you on the Wayland? If yes, what packages do you need to get screen capture working? I've clean installed KDE Neon. Screen capture does not work. Neon should have the packages installed. Yeah, Neon should have the package installed. I don't know why it wouldn't be working for you. Is impossibly zoomer and the subtitles are dubbed titles, which makes it unwatchable. Just learn Japanese. Just learn Japanese and stop complaining. Can't be a problem if you don't read the subtitles. I was testing on the latest beta, and when I use GDM and then interact with the start menu a few times, Kwin just crashes. But with SDDM, fine. I don't use any sort of display manager. Is anybody else's SDM cursor theme broken? Our installs here are set to Breeze cursors, but it's just the default X11. I have intentionally set it to the default theme, so mine seems to be working. Yeah, I've changed it to this, but maybe if you have it set something differently, there will be issues. It doesn't seem like there would be though. Or at least maybe it's some of the like weird component. Try to set a custom image for the start menu widget. You can set a custom image for the start menu widget? Wait, how do you do that? Wait, how do I configure? I didn't know you could do that. Hold up. Browse. I have the Arctics logo on mine. Huh, okay. Does that work? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. This is what I set. There we go. Reset default? Okay. Is it... I don't know if it's... Well, is it not centered if there's transparency? It's a bit early for Powderoo, but you know, it's Christmas somewhere in the world. Let's set it to the FF14 logo. Why did I not set it? There it is. I don't know if that's off center or not. Yeah, I can't tell if that's off center. Configure the desktop indicator widget. It looks ugly that way. FF14 logo is kind of hard. If it didn't have the black background around it, it would work pretty well. Not center for me if I'm using an SVG. Logo. Let's... Okay, let's... SVG. Let's find a logo. Here we go. You know what? Let's go very meta with it. So let's use the SVG logo as an SVG. Perfect. Okay. Browse. Wait, let's make a bigger one. Because I cannot tell at that size. Application launcher. Okay. Configure application launcher. Choose SVG. Apply. Oi. That was not what I meant to do. My bad. Let's try that again. Application launcher. Make it... Oh my god. Okay. Plasma is still a bit... Plasma is still Plasma sometimes. Okay, there we go. Close that. Configure application launcher. Set logo. Go here. Go here. Apply. Why doesn't it scale the logo to the entire thing? Yeah, I genuinely can't tell if that's off-center. If that is off center, I couldn't tell you. It seems fine. You know what? Let's do this, right? This is what we're gonna do. Grab this. Okay, let's go into GIMP. Open screenshots. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Depends on where you define the top of the... Okay, no, it's definitely centered there. What about centered horizontally? There? No, that looks centered. Yeah, that's definitely centered on my side. I don't know why it wouldn't be centered for you, or like what, or if you're imagining it. Am I going to cover Polonium at some point? When Polonium doesn't crash my desktop, yes. Yes, that last time I used Polonium, it literally crashed everything I was doing. So I stopped using it. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely centered. Yeah, maybe your SVG is not centered. That's entirely possible. If your image itself isn't centered, it could be doing something weird. Yeah, that's what I would assume is happening on your side. Because it's definitely centered here. That's definitely true from what I can tell. I feel like there's some other like big thing I wanted to mess around with. Oh, actually, one really cool thing that I do like, that maybe you don't care about. Hide cursor. This is such a great feature. So now, why isn't it hiding it? Why isn't it hiding it? Okay, for some reason it doesn't hide it if you do on your settings menu. But why isn't it hiding it? Why is it hiding for some applications and not others? Wait, I'm very confused. Because it hides it if I start typing in a GTK application. Is that somehow tied to your toolkit? Wait, is it tied into your toolkit? Yes, settings button. Hide cursor. Well, it's definitely hiding on cursor in other cases. Is it always? Wait, hold up. Why is that not enabled by default? Okay, that is just me being stupid. But that should be enabled by default. Yeah, that should be enabled by default. That's okay. Okay. That's me being dumb, and that's a dumb setting. But yes, okay. When you actually enable the feature to make it work, it hides your cursor when you start typing. Woo! Yeah, wait, inactivity. Can I disable the inactivity hide? Okay, this is weird. So, why is inactivity a toggle? Not a toggle? If I set it to 0, does that auto-hide it? Or what does that do? Okay, so 0 is... Wait, no, you can't set it to 0. Why can't I disable the inactivity? I only want it to hide on typing, not inactivity. So I would have to set this to something like 99 to make sure that doesn't auto-hide like that. That's something worth reporting. The max you can set it to is 99. Okay, no. Plasma, let's... Kwin. Let's make a new bug report. I guess this one's technically a feature request. I honestly don't even know what to put it under. Desktop effect. There's no... Is there, like, if we go to all, is there a thing in here for desktop effects? Effect? No. Okay, let's just go to Kwin. Maybe I'm just old, because I've not noticed any issues with VSync. Let's just go effects. No, not effect. God, I will say that Plasma does just have way too many components to report bugs against. We're just gonna put it in compositing. And let's set it to wish list. What is the feature actually called? It's called hide cursor. With the hide cursor, there is no nice with the hide cursor desktop effect to be able to set it so it only hides the cursor when typing and maybe that's, no, it's not clearly word. It would be nice to do the hide cursor to be able to disable the what is it called? The hide on inactivity and only and instead only hide when typing. Step 1, enable the hide cursor desktop effect. There we go. There's one step. One step. The inactivity duration to 99 seconds, but there is no way to disable it. That's actually, yeah. Disable the inactivity duration. I can't set it to 0. If I set it to 0, yeah, if I set it to 0, it doesn't let me set it to 0. Can I go down to 0 like this? No. 1 is the minimum. Duration? Yes, this is why we have spell check. About the system 6.1.0 6.3.0 6.7.0 no, we don't need additional information. Disable the inactivity duration on hide cursor and only option to disable the inactivity on hide cursor and hide cursor when typing. You can set the inactivity duration. Disable the activity duration. 6.1 wish list. Okay, there we go. I'll fix this for you today. Wait, how you doing, Oliver? Welcome. Okay, yeah. If you actually do fix it, that would be very funny. Appreciate that. Wait, I'm gonna grab a second drink. Give me a sec. Actually, while we have a dev here, let me see if the cube issue's still happening. Let's see if the cube issue still happens. So, meta C, meta... Okay, yeah, there we go. So, in case you weren't here for what was happening before, cube. So, it seems like if you use the cube too many times, the cube stops working. Yeah, I don't know what I think that's already been fixed. Okay, sweet. Awesome. Yeah, if that's already been fixed, that's awesome. Is the shake to find mouse feature still kind of goofy? Do you mean not having a size limit? Yes. Yes. There is no size limit on the cursor. You can set it to you can shake it and it will take up your entire screen. I just spilt the drink on me. I've had one drink and I'm already spilling it. Jesus Christ. Bug 488654. Okay, let's have a look. Is it... The cube presentation can only be used once. Huh. Oh, wait, that was happening on 6... What? Wait, that was happening on 6.0? I never saw that on 6.0. Okay, sure. I actually think it would be funnier to not fix the maximum cursor size. I do think it is kind of nice that you can set the cursor to any size. Actually, I think with the shake, I think if anything was going to be done with this, maybe set like a size limit on the cursor. I don't think you should fully disable or fully like hard set a cursor size. I either just have no cursor max size and just leave it as is, or set like allow like a setting in here to set a maximum size. It doesn't really matter. Like if you want to have the cursor be 3000% scale, like, yeah. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Copy whatever limit macro. Yeah, what does macOS have as their cursor size? I actually don't know. We also need a limit on the meta plus zoom. Oh, is that what people were talking about? Ah. Wait, is that limit? What? I feel like there was limit before. Did that change between 6.0 and 6.1? I thought there was a... I don't remember being able to zoom that much before. Maybe I just never tried to. Whoop. I think with the limit, do be very careful on what that limit is set to, because I've had someone on my podcast before who does actually heavily use the zoom. Hold on, let me just find his desktop. Richie, if you're here, can you send the screenshot again? If you're not here, that's all good. I'll find it. Has file. Let's see. Where is Richie's desktop? Okay, yeah. This is not a perfect example, but it works well enough. So this is someone I know who actually is like legally blind, who does heavily use it. There is a limit now. As long as you can zoom in like this or more, Like, obviously, as this much is probably too much, because things start to break like this. Your cursor literally takes up the entire screen. But I do think that whatever the limit would be set to would, like, as long as you could do this is within the realm of, like, functional. What legally blind means? It means that you need to use a computer this zoomed in to be able to see your screen. Like, there's basically, you can, like, there's like a scale there. Like, you can still see, but you need massive amounts of zoom and things like that. Maybe you might need screen readers. Maybe you have, like, really, really nearsighted vision, things like that. It's not being completely blind, so you still have the ability to see certain things, but your vision is very, very impaired. What else is fun? What else can we, does hide cursor, when typing also hide it when using keybinds? That is a good question. Let's find out. Yes. It should. Like, that's how it should work, but yes, it does. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. So, okay, let me just show you the greatest thing that Plasma added. Ignore my scuffed as hell hotkeys. Okay, so this is a really good feature. Okay, so you can set... This is awesome, right? So if you wanted to disable... So I don't like the thing where you press the meta key and it opens the application launcher. I hate this. You can disable it. It's just in the settings now. The high cursor effect does actually support an activity duration of 0 to disable it, but the UI settings has a minimum... Okay. Well, at least that's an easy problem to fix then. Okay, at least the hard part's already done. Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's an easy problem to fix then. Okay, so the way... Let me just show you why I really like this setting, okay? KDE Plasma, disable application launcher meta. Where is... Where's the website? It was disable meta key to open application launcher. There was a website. Here it is. Okay. So here is the way that you used to have to do that. Where is the thing? Classic, no, where is it? Ah, here it is. So this is the way that you used to have to disable opening the thing with the meta key. Running this command right here. This command right here, that's reverting it. Yeah, here it is. Do not open. You don't run this command right here. And that if you ran that, then it would disable opening up the start menu with the meta key. Now you don't have to do that. Now you can just go right into your application, your settings here, and just either change it. So if you want it to be on something like, I don't know, let's say Super F8. Now it's on Super F8. So now you can easily rewind that to whatever you want it to be, which I think is really, really good. Which also means, okay, so if you want something like your window overview to just be on the meta key, you can now do that. That I think is really cool. Now, I'm never going to do this, but you have the option there, which is really, really cool. NAPLAN, like the Australian school test. Why KDE Plasma Arch has a hard dependency on VLC Media Player? What? No, it doesn't. Wait, what? No, it doesn't. Wait, Arch Linux Plasma. Like the meta package? Yeah, I don't... I'm not seeing it in the list. Is it on, like, the Plasma meta package? Plasma meta. Hold up. Does it? VLC. I'm not... Where can I find that? Phonon depends on VLC or G-String. I think it's the Phonon backend. Huh. Phonon. Phonon VLC. What even is Phonon? It's a multimedia framework by KDE. I don't know what this... I don't know what that is. I can't really comment on that. What happened if you delete Plasma meta package in Arch? What happened? I don't use the meta package. I use the I just use Plasma Desktop and install the modules that I want. GStreamer backend is unmaintained. So is there anything else you guys want me to mess around with? Like anything noteworthy? Actually, one thing. Does adaptive sync work properly? Because I've noticed that if I full screen Windows, at least on 6.0, it caused my screen to flicker. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm not noticing a screen flicker at this point. I'll have to mess around with that more. Why did you use the meta package? Because I don't want to. I don't want all of the garbage that also exists that I'm never going to use. You've said try Cronkite in my chat like 12 times now. Go to r/KDE. Why should I do that? What reason is there for me to go to r/KDE? wait. Here's a fun... Okay, yeah. Here's someone who doesn't know that shake cursor to enlarge was enabled. They think it's a bug. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. No, that's not a bug. That is intended. That is... They did that on purpose. If you delete panel from edit mode, then restore it by clicking pop-up, it will get stuck. And then restore it by clicking on pop-up. What do you mean clicking on pop-up? Okay, add panel. Add default panel. Okay. So if you delete panel from edit mode, then restore it by clicking on pop-up. Okay, so if we go remove... No, no. Remove panel. What do you mean restore it? I'm not... There was no restore... I don't see a restore there. What? There is no restore in Plasma. What? I don't know what you're talking about. You have notification sounds muted. I'm aware because they were very annoying when 100 people decided to go follow my Twitch. There should be an... Is it a widget I don't... Because I have removed some widgets from my bar. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. There's some things I just don't want to... I don't really care about seeing. Okay, let me just put that there. You know what? Fine. We'll just put that one right there. Edit, add panel, default panel, and then you click it, and then you can remove. Then you can right-click it, and then you can remove it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm aware that screen share on Discord is like in this turn off do not disturb mode. As I said, I literally never use notifications. Okay. Notification. Okay, so configure notifications. About? How do I turn off do not disturb mode? How do I do that? Do I click it? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay. Okay, sweet. Okay. Add panel, default panel. Okay. Then we click the panel, and then we remove the panel. Undo. It seems like it's fine. That seems... I'm not sure what issue you're seeing. It is... Wait, why is there a gap there? Wait, why is there a... Hold up. Oh, the gap's gone. Why was the gap there before? What if you added another and then clicked undo? Okay, let's do that. Sure. It just makes another panel. Yeah, I'm not sure what issue you were seeing there. It's working like how I would expect it to. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck in edit mode. Oh, what? Oh, wait, what? Oh. Okay, no, okay, now I see what you're talking about. Ah. Okay. That's interesting. Is this panel in edit mode? No, this panel's in its normal mode. Is it? If I click off of it. No, it stays in edit mode. Huh. That's weird. Have you reported that one? Does it still work? Can I actually still edit it? Looks like I can. Can I still edit it now? Yes. Can I drag stuff around? I can't drag stuff. That seems to be broken. So it's like in this partial weird edit mode state, or yeah, that I definitely can't move stuff. Huh. Oh wait, can I? Oh no, you can't. Can you? Huh. Panel's been floating by default since the start of since 6.0. Yeah, has that one been reported? I'm not surprised by that happening, considering they do have the new edit mode. Until manually disabled. There we go. Yeah, I'm not surprised with that happen. Can I? There we go. Okay. Schrodinger's edit mode. If that hasn't been reported, yeah, that probably should be. This is a perfect reminder that Brodie is not a normal user. He may not hate system, he still considers a lot of normal features as bloat. What do you mean normal feature? Wait, what do you mean normal feature as bloat? Configure desktop indicator now. I have a custom desktop indicator, so Yeah. Notifications are a... Yeah, I don't want to see desktop notifications. This is annoying. Configure it. Okay, sure. Configure desktop indicator. As I said, I have a custom desktop indicator. Like, this is not the normal desktop indicator. Yes, okay. Enable desktop numbers. Workspace numbers. Oh, it's this one? Yeah, it's, enable highlights and bold. Okay. Bold, highlight. I have seen this issue sometimes where it doesn't actually reload it. Now switch desktop. Oh, there we go. Okay, what about it? I do notice the numbers are off center, but I don't know why you got me to do this. Make a notify that lights up one of those IKEA marshmallow dinosaur lamp. Was giving me OCD like No. No, we're gonna go back to activity dot because I like dots more. No, we're not doing that. Does software still crash when internet is disconnected? What? Okay, now I cannot show you. Now I know that you're trolling me. I cannot show you what happens if I disconnect my internet. I know it's not gonna happen. Shut up. What Alacrity does that console doesn't? I use console. I would like to know what I'm missing. I like Alacrity because it doesn't do what console does. I don't want like I don't want a bar on my terminal. I just want my terminal to be a terminal window. What were the servers running? This is a real bug. This is a real bug I found in software. It might be. Test it on your own computer. Hey, Brodie, if you unplug your CPU, does the desktop environment crash? I don't know, man. If I grab a fork and shove it into the power socket, is that going to crash Plasma? What do you think? You can disable the bars in console. Look, I like Alacrity. It's a terminal. I don't need, like, context menus in a terminal and things like that. Is there a official reason why Plasma and other desktop environments implement rounded window corners only for the top borders and not the bottom one? I've never noticed that. Have I tried foot? Yes. Not like extensively. But from what I've used. Now, have I tried feet? No, I'm not into feet. Can you click notifications in the notification center widget? Can you click notifications in the notification center widget? Notification, like in this one? Is that the widget you're talking about? Do you have a massive cursor on Firefox? I have a moderately sized cursor on Firefox. Click the can you click notifications? I can see my notifications here. There are notifications. I'm not sure what you want me to. What about food? Food's pretty good as well. A bit late. Did you try RDP? I don't actually have a second computer to test that with, so I can't really comment on that. I use Cool Retro Term. Cool Retro Term is awesome. Yeah, I love Cool Retro Term. Is the HDR support better in... I don't have an HDR... Well, I do have an HDR screen over on my Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck does not have a... The Steam Deck's on 527. Is it on 527? I assume the Steam Deck's still on 527. I actually I have not checked desktop mode in a while. I've been playing through East 1 and East 2 on the Steam Deck, but I've not gone into desktop mode. Does your keyboard support the accent RGB thing? As I said, I don't have the meta package, so what is the package for that on Arch? I'm gonna assume no. Arch Linux Plasma. And I'm not installing the meta package. If you know what the package is called for that, I can test it. Otherwise, yeah, I cannot answer that. You can use Steam Deck to RDP. Not supported on 400? What is the setting under then? Because there's random things that I just don't know where they are. Colors, it's not colors and themes. Yeah, I don't know what the setting is called for that. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Does Firefox still crash when changing scale? How do I, like, scale as in, like monitor scale? Is that what you mean? How do I change scale, by the way? I actually have no idea. Scale... No, that's X11. How do I change scale? Oh, scale. Here we go. I'm stupid. Let's go 200% scale. Here's a Firefox window. Let's go apply. Keep. It doesn't look like it crashes. It didn't look like it crashed to me. It seems like it's not crashing, so I'm gonna assume no. I'm gonna assume no on the crashing. The slide. Look. I'm stupid. Yeah, that's not crashing for me, so I don't know, man. Maybe it's your computer. Does ls.config still print that it failed access? Do you know what do you know that ls is not part of the KDE project, right? Try right-clicking on search field in settings. Are you on X11 or Wayland? I am on Wayland. I have no idea if the X11 version is stable. I don't use it. I've never used the X11 version of KDE. At least on the Steam Deck I have. But on this I haven't. Try right-clicking on the search field in settings, and then closing it by clicking anywhere other than the setting field itself. Ooh. I see. That seems like a bug. I've never clicked or opened a context menu on the search field. Is there a bug report open for that one? So yeah, if you're on a screen like this where you don't actually have the ability, you literally cannot close it from this. You have to go back to here and then you can close it. Yeah, it seems like the quit prompt for it, the quit event only happens when you click on the field. It doesn't happen when you click on anything else. That feels like it might be like a Qt problem. Well, you can't make a context menu on anything else. You can only make a context menu on the search field. Wait. Hold up. I have a theory. A game theory. Okay, it works on other search fields. So if you right-click on this search field and then click on this search field, it does disappear. But it only happens on search fields. Okay, is that one reported? No other context menu behaves like this. Okay, new bug. Try unplugging your second monitor with your audio still outputting to it. Your audio outputting to your monitor. Oh, like using your monitor as a speaker? What time is it in Australia? I hope that you're just listening to the stream. Because there are literally 2 clocks on my screen right now. I really hope you're just listening. We can't see. What is the, can you report bugs against the system settings? What is the component? What is the component for system settings called? Ah, system settings. Yes. I guess it's a general bug. And then on 6.1.0, okay. Opening a context, opening a right will just be click menu on the search field. If you, yeah, we'll wear this back. If you open a context menu, let's say right-click menu. Right-click menu on the search field. It can only be closed by clicking on another search field, clicking anywhere else in the window will not close it. Open a right-click menu on the search field, click elsewhere. It don't close. It ain't no closing. Yeah. What's the dumbest way that I can write it? I like it ain't no closing. What do you guys think about that? Can you give me a dumber way to say that? It ain't some way that will actually make sense. It closn't. It closing not there. It ain't decide to quit. It ain't not isn't closing. Close machine broke high no open. Too legit to quit. Okay. I need it to be a way that's still gonna make sense. That without you having to it not effing die. It ain't no I'm just gonna say it ain't no it yeeted open forever. Only closes. If you click on menu options in the list of section, the context menu or right click menu appears on top of them. It ain't no closing. Right click. Menu. Not closing. Here we go. Okay. I should know these numbers. I've written them down so many goddamn times today. 6.1.0, 6.3.0, and 6.7. Not 7. 7.1. I guess we can do this. Can I? Wait, how do I? We can add a video, but oh, here we go. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually make a video. You know what? Let's actually make a video of the stream. Why not? Yeah, this works. This works perfectly. Okay, so if I start recording. Okay, we do that. Yeah, this is gonna... I'm just gonna use this clip from the stream. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, that should work. Is he streaming from another machine? No, I'm streaming from the same machine. We do that. Yeah, this is what we're gonna upload. No, I'm just gonna use this clip from the stream. This is what we're gonna do. No, I'm not gonna mute it. Okay, that should work. I'm just gonna keep the audio. Do they accept MKVs? Can I? It has to be 4,000 kilobytes max. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, let's go on to Kden Live. Let's render it down. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. We can make this work. No, I get it. They don't want to store tons and tons of footage. Okay. Add clips to timeline. Yes, you should do that, Brodie. Good job. Bug.mp4. Here we go. Do a cool fade effect. Oh, okay. Size. It's 9 megabytes. Are we even gonna be able to render it down to be small enough? Rescale. Here we go. Let's just render it at a really low resolution. Size. Okay, here we go. This is... Do that. Yeah, this is gonna... I'm just gonna use this clip from the stream. This is what we're gonna do. Perfect. Yep. Okay, that should work. You know what? There we go. That's what you get when the YouTuber is making bug reports. Here we go. Bug. Perfect. Make it a low bitrate. Have you found Wayland to be better in KDE as compared to Hyperland or worse? I haven't used Hyperland in a while. Like, I haven't used Hyperland since pre-WL root, the move from WL root. So I can't say how stable it is now. But yes, right, compared to when I was on it, yes, it is definitely more stable. Open right click menu on search field, click else. It ain't no closing. Here we go. Right click menu only closes. I didn't finish writing this. When clicking on another search field. Right click menu only closes when clicking on a search field. Searching for duplicates. Okay, it seems like that's fine. Description. Context. We use context menu here. Context menu not closing. Here we go. Yeah, it ain't. Wait, what? Give me your dumb. I'll use a really dumb description here. Give me your really stupid descriptions. I'll use them for this. Give me the worst explanation you have for what's happening here. Ain't quit, don't quit. The bug is bugging. It ain't no work, not clickbait. Context menu let me down. You know what? That's what we're gonna use. Here we go. Is that too long? Can we use that? Right-click menu will never give you up, let you down, run around, and desert you. Can I use that? Is that too long? We can use that. That's fine. Cool. See, this is what you get when you tell me to report bugs. That could get you banned, Lamau. It would be funny. That would be very funny. Is this gonna load? Imagine. Okay, there we go. Context menu has no Ohio Riz. It has that. It's got that skibbity yat. There we go. Anyway. Actually, wait, Skelly. Skelly, you didn't see the... were you here earlier in the stream? Were you here for when I was messing around with the system bell? No. Okay. So, you can set a custom sound for the bell. Wait, We're gonna do this again. Wait, I've got it muted. Hold up. I muted it because this is stupid. Okay. I've got it.
Yeah, baby!
Okay.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's
now
what it's all about.
unmuted.
Woo!
We'll do it again. Here we go.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Don't do this. Again.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
We're going to turn the bell back off now, and I'm never going to use that again. Just go to YouTube and look up Moist Critical Woo, and you'll find it. Oh, do that to troll a colleague? Actually not the worst idea. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. I felt my insides die a little when I listened to that, as they should. Def gonna add that to my soundboard, as you should. Is there anything else you guys want to mess around with, or is this pretty much it? Make the system bell. Wait, hear me out. Make the system bell. The Discord notifications. No, make it the Windows error. Make it the Windows error sound. So I have that sound go off during streams, and people think it's from... Yes! Either Discord or Windows error sound. Both those are great. The Windows unplug USB sound. Windows XP cord, my beloved. Oh. If you don't want to fuck with somebody, the Discord notification sound or Windows error sound is good. Yeah, absolutely. Weezer. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, there we go. I like that one. So is there anything else you guys wanted me to mess around with, or are we pretty much just Gucci here? Because I've tested everything that I want to mess around with, and we got bugs fixed today. That's the best part. We had devs in here. We got bugs live fixed. So that's great. Minecraft footsteps. Also, we discovered that there is a... Actually, Oliver, I don't know if you were here for this. So there is a limit on the system bell, like how long the sound can be. I don't know how long the sound can be, but it's somewhere between 0 seconds and 2 hours. I don't know where in that bracket it is, but it's somewhere in there. Because if I set a 2-hour sound as my system bell, it doesn't work. 2 hours is suitable. Yeah, I know, right? Now, I don't know where along the spectrum it breaks, but it's somewhere in that range. Use the portal radio line. Who on earth decided? No, I don't think the limit's 2 hours. I think the limit's somewhere far more reasonable. Oh, well, I guess the other bug we saw. I'll show the bug again in case you didn't see it earlier. There's a weird full screen bug where if you full screen an application, let's go. Shut up, Brodie. If you full screen an application, it randomly just it loads like a bit of old memory on your other monitors. So I don't know what the deal is there. Apparently it's worse on Nvidia, but it happens on AMD as well. So I don't know. Bye, Brodie, I'm gonna sleep. Enjoy your sleep. I reckon we're gonna end off the stream sometime in soon anyway. Brodie, yes. Hi. What's up? Just shooting it. If you haven't already, can you test new KDE stuff? I can't use Android to connect to it. Would that be like a separate module? Like, I don't, I don't have that installed. What do you think about 6.1 so far? Everything that I expect to be working is working. Now, there are other additional things that I didn't ever think would break that happen to be broken. Like the whole, you can open edit mode, or you can force edit mode to remain open when you're not in edit mode by, like, abusing the way undos work. You have to install KRDP. I would have to install something else on my other system, though. Like, the only thing I have is a Steam Deck, and I really don't want to go and install something on that right now. Dream about KDE 3.5. Oh, God. I reckon that's probably like a 2-hour system of silence broken up by falling metal pipe sound. Yeah, actually, not the worst idea. Trinity Desktop, my beloved. I'm new to Linux, using Arch installed the manual way. Would you recommend LFS? God, no. No. Just use something normal. You can RDP to local host. Oh, can you? Does Android MTP file mounting work on Dolphin yet? I can't answer that. So, do you want me to show you how I do Android MTP mounting? I'm going to show you. Wait, what is it? What is my script called? I don't remember what the script is called. Yeah, here it is. This is how I mount my phone. I have this script that I wrote like 5 years ago. It just works. It's not well written. If anyone else besides me uses it, they're probably going to break something, but it works. If it works, it works. Yup. Not even using KDE Connect. I was using this back on i3. Like, I've used it since I started doing stuff on Linux. So, yeah, a little bit. KDE Connect can directly mount. Maybe I should use KDE Connect. Maybe that's actually not the worst idea. Maybe that's actually a good idea. This is what you do when you have those fancy GUIs. Exactly. Oh, in case you've been wondering what I've been drinking. -196 double grape. Wait. Don't focus on it, damn it. Focus on it. Double grape. There we go. That's not me putting on an accent. That's actually just what it says there. Like that's what the katakana says. Before someone's like, I'm gonna post a tweet about Brodie. He's doing an accent. No, that's actually just what it says. Yeah. I also tried KDE Connect for mounting. That was wonderful. It'd be cooler if it was absolute 0. That would be cooler. That would be a cooler name. I have some of the peach ones in my fridge as well. The peach ones are good, but the grapes also good. I reckon that my favorite's probably the lemon, though. In Japan, this would be the Strong Zero, also known as the Gaijin Killer, because they don't taste like alcohol, and you can just down them, and you die because you don't realize you're drinking that much. By the way, still love your work, Brodie. Appreciate it. Yeah, Gaijin means foreigner. So tourists in Japan would drink them and then not realize how much they are drinking and then be on the ground very quickly. Baka Gaijin means cool foreigner. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yes. We live in a world where Brodie has switched from window managers to KDE Plasma. Michael wants from Ds to Hyperland. Very interesting. Is he still on Hyperland? I know he was using it temporarily. 4 shots of vodka topped to a pint with orange juice. Also doesn't taste... That's true. That is very true, actually. How's it going? It's going pretty good. It is going pretty good. My favorite 6.1 feature, you can resize the application start menu and make it really big. You can resize... Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? Hold up. What do you mean? Like this one? Like, you can... What do you mean you can resize it? Oh. Have you always been able to do that? I've never tried to do that before. Yes? Okay. It is vibrating quite a bit, though. Huh. As I said, I never use that thing. As you can tell, I have it disabled. If I press my super key, it doesn't do anything. I don't use it. It's just a normal... literally, this is here as, like, a thing to... It's just a little decoration at the bottom of my screen. I don't ever click it. Like, when... This is how I use Plasma, okay? I open this. This is how I open applications. I don't use your whole, like, fancy... What is it? This? What even is the... I genuinely don't even know the button to open KRunner. I don't know what it is. Like, I open things with Toffee. Alt space. Yeah, I never click it. I've never used this before. Resizing it the wrong way on my second mod. Can you wait? Hold up. Okay, it is a bit awkward to resize. This might be why I've never resized it. There. Okay. I can't drag it that way, so I don't know what you... Yeah, I can't drag it the other way, and I can't drag it past the edge. I don't know how the hell you've resized onto your other screen. That's actually impressive. I just start typing while focused on desktop. Don't focus a window and type. Oh. Yeah, Yeah, I as I said, I never use that feature. I never use that feature. That's cool. Brodie learning plasma. Am I drunk? No. I've already had 2 drinks. Are you drunk? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. As I said, though, I'm going to keep doing what I do. I'm going to keep opening... I'm going to keep opening toffee. And I'm going to keep working. I wish plasma would be as pretty as GNOME. I don't like the limited way to styling, but I do think they've put a lot of work into making a clean style, right? Like maybe this like doesn't like jive, doesn't like make sense in both states. I like that GNOME has a direction they want to go. I just think the direction is bad. Right. Is that I hope that makes sense. Like it's good that they know what they want to do. I just want it nowhere near my computer. I like plasma style more than GNOME's. That's fair. That's fair. I respect that. Can anyone else confirm the cube effect dies when you left click on a desktop after Medici? Wait. The cube? There are a couple of bugs with the cube right now. Some of them are known about. So the cube dies if you... So the cube dies if you use it too many times. That is confirmed, and that is known about, and that is fixed. I think it's already fixed in, like... It's going to be in the next, like, micro patch. GNOME style is more consistent than Plasma's? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, we're already been over the cube being buggy, like, 4 times already. I want to see your Pac-Man QE. Okay, sure. Dash QE. There you go. There you go. You happy now? The application launcher resize bug. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh. Shh. Ugh. What the hell? Okay. I see what you mean. So it starts like resizing and like shaking. Huh. I was definitely seeing it shake quite a bit. Unlockable mouse wheel scroll for the win. Yeah, I really should just get like a G502 again. I really, really should. They're the same in the overview too. They're the same in the overview too. Who are you replying to? Mana lol. God, there's too many people. Is the search bar in the application launcher the same as KRunner, or does KRunner have some extra feature? Another new thing, presentation time API works properly, which means Chromium can vsync on Wayland. Ooh! Why do you have Xrandr installed? The same reason I have Awesome WM installed. Sometimes on very rare occasions, I need to be on X11. I've not cleaned up... Okay, so this is what you need to understand. This is what you need to understand. I have not done a clean install of my system in about 3 years. At least 3 years. This is why this number says 2000. That's why the number says 2000, because I've not done a clean install in a while. So there's gonna be things on there that shouldn't be on there anymore. For Arch, that's pretty hardcore. Yes. It's 3 years, but it's 3 years in the context of having done a lot of videos on random bits of software over the years. I have more than 2,000 RPMs installed. I'm on 2,300. Jesus Christ. How many people are... Actually, I don't even know. How many people are on the Twitch side right now?
You're a cow.
Shut up. Shut up, random VTuber. How many people are on the Twitch side? 53 people. What the hell? Maybe one part of the reason I'm doing the main channel streams is it actually gives me the ability to go affiliate on Twitch. Because, like, on the gaming streams, it's not going to happen. But by doing these streams, it pushes the average so much higher that affiliate actually happens. Considering Outbound is a bunch of packages, that's far more impressive than you think. If I did a clean install, I'm sure I'd have a much cleaner system. Like, there's a lot of things that I don't need installed right now that I definitely could get rid of. I can never use KDE with K when I use KDE with OpenBox. Yeah, that's not going to happen when you swap to Wayland. There is no swapping the window manager component. That is a thing on X11 because X11 is X11. But on Wayland, it's all more tied together. Cayman got an update as you're talking about it. You do magic. There's like 3 KDE devs that I know were in here before. 3? I know there's at least... I know we had Oliver in here and we had Nico in here before. And I know Oliver literally live patched something. So, I broke KDE. I can't log in. I think you might have broke your system account if you can't log in. I was gonna end this stream like 40 minutes ago. I don't know why we're still live. Recording indicator left click bug. Recording indicator left click bug? What? What does that mean? What are you saying? Recording indicator... what? Oh. Okay, that's weird. What the hell is this? Oh, that is appearing... I've never clicked that before. I have literally never clicked that before. I use this as an indicator to know that I'm live. I didn't know what happened if you clicked that. So it seems like it's just not opening anything. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, at this point, we're pretty much just chilling. We've done most of the stuff we're going to mess around with. We got some bugs fixed. And I don't have any video cards, so I can't test the NVIDIA stuff. Professional streamer? Yeah, true. No, look, what I should do, right, is I should get like a stream deck or something. Want to know of a decade-old bug? Is it going to be virtual monitors? What are you going to send me? If you send the link, it might not work. If you send the bug number... it will. Or if you send it to me on Discord, either of those will work much better. 6 monitors, 6 consoles. Was excited to discover OBS Blade, never used it. That is true, right? Like, so here's the funny thing. I have OBS Blade installed on the goddamn phone, right? I'm gonna show you some magic. Wait, I don't even know if it's gonna, like, work. Hold up. wait, hold up. Is it just gonna work? I wonder. Or do I need to do something special here? I don't even know how to connect it now that wait, WebSocket, okay. Show connect. Hold up. Can I, while using this app, Oi, scan. Gonna work? Yes. Look at this magic, right? I'm gonna show you some magic. Magic. I should use OBS Blade. Honestly, I should use OBS Blade more. OBS Blade is really cool. It really is really cool, but like yeah, I wanted to get a tablet so it'd be easier to mess around with stuff. What have you sent me? What hast thou sent me? A simple screen recorder recording. Okay. Sure. Is there anything here that I can't show before I start playing the video? Just let me know. Can I click play here, or is there going to be something I shouldn't show? He's a witch, burn him? Nope. Okay, cool. Why is that? Why did it drop to 360p? Okay, what are we watching here? Oh yeah, we were looking at this bug earlier. I just reported it. Yeah, I just reported this bug like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, we definitely know about this one. Try watching at 144p. Here's a recording of both monitors for the app launcher resize bug. Now show him your clip of that bug. Oh, yeah. The one, you mean the one that I uploaded to the KDE bug tracker? Yeah, this one. Okay. We do that. Yeah, this is gonna... No, I'm just gonna use this clip from the stream. This is what we're gonna do. Okay, that should work. Yeah, I don't think that's decades old. I think that one's a new... I don't know. And yes, that is the bug that I uploaded, or the video I uploaded to the bug tracker. Going to sound menu and settings twice breaks it. We already saw that one before as well. Is there anything else you guys wanna? We're gonna, as I said, we're gonna end this like 40 minutes ago. Is there anything else that you guys want to get around to messing around with, or are we pretty much good here? Because I do want to end this stream off at some point. Did we run out of bugs? Show anime folder. I don't think there's really anything in it right now. Okay, here we go. Here's what is in it. We have Hibike Euphonium. We have Dead Demons, Dead Destruction, and Yume Miro Danshi, which I never started watching. I didn't start watching season 3 of Hibike Euphonium either. Do you know of any icon? Is Hibike still... Yes. Yes, it's... Would it stop? Would that actually stop? That's the series. Do you know of any icon packs that have full support Plasma 6 supplies, the regular Breeze ones? Papyrus is usually a good one. Yeah, you said Papyrus. Papyrus is like god tier icon theme. I don't know of any other icon themes that have as much support as Papyrus. Right-click application menu, show alternative. Right-click application menu, show alternatives. Try the simple menu option. I don't see simple here. Yeah, I don't see simple as an option. Yeah. Anyway, let's actually end off the stream. So, let's see who's live on Twitch. Who is live over on the Twitch side? Let's see what channels we have. Look who it is! It's Renee Reeb. You know what? That's who you guys are going to. You guys are going to go and see Renee Reeb stream. So /raid. Okay. Head over to the Twitch if you want to do the raid. Here we go. Feel free to hop over to that side right there if you want to join on that. You do not need a Twitch account to join the raid. I should probably pause this, shouldn't I? So I don't actually keep seeing it there. Just if you wanna go join Renee Reeb's stream, hop on over. I'll give you guys a couple of seconds to jump over here. Is there a reason? Brave was buggy. That's the main reason. That's honestly the main reason for it. Nothing more than that. Ugh. I'll just go, don't feel like a rave today. Don't feel like a rave. Yes. You can go back to it now. VSync is functional. Rip rave, try florp. What do you use now? I'm using Firefox right now. No whiteboard tonight. The whiteboard's been here the entire time. It's always here. Never leaves. Let's see. Can we get up to 100? Can we send 100 people over to Renee? Can we do it? Surely we can get 2 more people to join the Twitch. Come on, I believe in you. I don't. Maybe there is 100 people here and Twitch just hasn't updated yet. Twitch's numbers can be like really slow sometimes. No, they left. God damn it! Surely some of you. Surely we can get a couple more people here. I hear those followers going off. Come on, I know we can make it. I believe in you. Hey, that's much better. That's what we're talking about. Okay. I'll let you guys, I'll give you a second to all ready up. Oh, God. Request side-by-side split screen doing same thing in your top 2 environments. I assume it just, if we just click raid now, it should just work. Also, thank you for the follow, everyone who wasn't watching the Twitch before. I absolutely appreciate it. We're probably going to do more streams on the main channel in the future. I want to do some Rust stuff in the future as well. Yeah. So let's send you guys over to Renee.
We could swap
I don't know if he has
to the
emotes.
Octane
Has
and
alerts.
check whether it is identical or not.
I don't know if he has alerts.
And welcome everyone, first time chatters there. I really appreciate all of those. Why are so... Ah, Raider. Some Raiders. That is amazing.
Beautiful
welcome
reaction.
all you Raiders. We do Linux. This is Linux development here on our...
I don't think you even realized that I was the one who sent them.
We do MIPS 64 today because...
Ah, there.
Currently broken, unfortunately.
There we go. So...
Who even raided? Brodie on games. That is amazing.
There he goes. Okay.
Send greetings from this interview there.
Okay. Thank you guys for popping around. I'm gonna go chill, so enjoy the rest of your night, your day, all that fun stuff. And I am out. I'm gonna play the outro. Bye-bye. My mic's not muted. Bye-bye.